Hackers are actively trying to cause problems. There was a Gallup poll filled out by almost 85,000 American workers. They self-reported about their engagement and their commitment to their work and to their workplace. Almost 20% of them self-reported being a hacker. 30% self-reported being engaged and committed to their workplace. Those are your high flyers, low liars. And then a whopping 50% self-reported that they were passively disengaged from their workplace. Those are the slackers. But the 20% that self-reported, does that terrify anybody else? I find that terrifying. And just to throw something in there for you, the research says in the United States of America that basically 17% of the population has a personality disorder. That's terrifying. And the two go hand in hand. So here's what the hacker does. They are either a covert hacker, and what that means is that they do it subtly when you're not around. They whisper, they gossip, they drop the seed of discontentment and distrust. They are masters at stirring the pot and causing problems behind the scenes. And I'm going to tell you straight up, they're cancerous. And like cancer, you don't know it until the symptoms show up. The other portion are active hackers. And these are the people who do it flat out in the open. They're bullies. They're sarcastic. They harumph. They yell. They make snide remarks. And what they create is an atmosphere of distrust. And so in the ideal work environment, in the ideal family, in the ideal relationships, you're safe. Therefore, all of your energy is freed to chase your goals and to do the things that are on your plate and to achieve your dreams. But if you have hackers in your life, your energy has to turn inward so that you self-protect. And you can never be fully who you were created or designed to be. You'll never achieve your dreams or the career success that you desire and you deserve. You can't do it when you have to engage in self-protection. I hired a hacker once and didn't know it. I fed my ego at a colleague's expense. I didn't like him. And this young man, astute at reading the nonverbals in relationships, came in and massaged my ego, threw his boss under the bus. And do you know what I thought? He just needs a better boss. Has anybody ever done that? Yeah. Well, I went from a high-functioning team where there was energy and trust, and in about 3 months, there were snide remarks and people questioning me and questioning my care for them and my intentions. And it took me a while to figure out what was going on. And something exploded, as happens with hackers. And I said to the young woman, "You can quit or I will fire you. Take your pick." She said, "You can't do that." Like, yeah, I can. Because here's the bottom line. If you're going to deal with a hacker, get your boss's approval before you take it on. I knew I had 100% support. He walked in the next day and said, hire her back or I quit. And my only thought was, do you promise? But I did not say what I thought. I simply said, I will be happy to take your resignation. And it took us a while as a team to do repair work and to reestablish trust. But it was a different place. The moral of this story is, whether it's a passive hacker or an active hacker, they cause destruction, and you need to deal with it. And you get two choices. You will either manage the problem or you will solve the problem. And if you don't have the power to solve it, what are you left with? Manage.